I've run now. I'm back after a bit more of a, I think what's it been, about 2 or 3 weeks off since I put my last one up that I said I had more out. Now I've got more. I do have those clips. They're just put up, and honestly I couldn't be bothered posting them, creating the title and all that sort of stuff, because it just got to the point for me, not that I've lost interest in YouTube, it's just that more that it was low on my list of priorities of things to do. And I'm going to be perfectly honest here, and I'm not going to say that it's not going to happen again. Today, I've got more time to schedule things done, and some people will probably notice that I've had time to have a haircut. No, I haven't done it today. Just so having a look at the video in the on the iPhone there. So, what's the purpose of today's video? Now, today's video, talking about what would I call it? For want of a better term, the love and light vegans. Now, this is inspired by a comment that someone left on, Harry Bowman left on his, as a response to my comment, when he was posting about interviewing Leanne Ratcliffe on his live stream vegan hour or whatever it was. My genuine question was that would he ask her tough questions and hold her accountable for things that she said in the past. Now, it's come back with that I'm being critical of people, and that he promotes love and finds goodness in people and all that sort of bullshit. And pardon the French, but that's all it is that it was a genuine question. It wasn't criticising anyone. I do believe that Leanne needs to be held accountable for the things that she said, the negative things that she's done, and for Harry to come out and, who knows nothing about me aside from the stuff that I choose to put online, such as these videos and things like that, turns around and says that I don't show any love and all that. So, no, he didn't. Correction, he didn't say that I don't show any love. He says that I'm always critical of people and whatever else. So he's promoted his thing of finding. Oh, so just having a look if there was a delivery coming for me. If you can hear it in the background, is it one or two sirens? No, they're going, so they're not. I'm sorry, they're not coming for me. Otherwise, you'd hear them getting louder, and I'd be running away. So anyway, what was I talking about? Yes, so for him, he turns around and says that he promotes love and finds goodness and all that sort of bullshit. Well, as I said before, it is BS. This is the stuff that I choose to put online. This is not my life. I am vegan. Now, this is the thing that I want to make clear. Just because I'm critical of people and I hold other people to a higher standard and, veganism and all that sort of stuff, what makes these people think that I don't have love? And, this is the thing, that these fake love and light people, because this is all they are. I'm going to be perfectly honest here. My son, I love him immensely. He's 2.5 now. I love veganism. I love being vegan. I love everything that is about veganism. I love the whole social justice movement. And this is the thing, this is what I'm doing this for, I'm doing this to improve the social justice movement. Now, using a similar analogy of my son, if he does something wrong, yes, I'm going to go mad at him. Yes, I'm going to say, you've done the wrong thing. That doesn't mean I don't love him. So this is the thing, is that these people need to get their heads out of their backsides and realise that if I'm saying that so-and-so's done something wrong or whatever, this is the thing. It's not done out of hate or aggression or anger or whatever it is BS that these people come out with. It is, and I'll admit, it's not done for a love of those people. This is done for a love of the movement. This is done for a love of the people that are coming afterwards. So, and going back to my son, I will teach him things. I will show him how to do things. And this is the thing. This is because I love my son, and I want my son to grow into a make a valuable contribution and a worthwhile contribution to society. Same as veganism. I'm doing all this stuff now because I don't want my son, if he chooses to follow down this path, to be faced with the crap that I've been faced with in the past. And same as other people. There's this whole love and light and why can't we just get along BS that's going past through veganism. And veganism is a social justice movement. It's not a social acceptance movement where those who make the most cupcakes wins. And excuse me for a minute. This is veganism, just like every other organisation, every other movement, every other group is full of people with differing views. It is full of those people who are very deceptive in what they do. It is full of those people who are in it not for the sake of the movement, more for their own sake. And for those who follow me and have read what I wrote or have written in the past and things like that, one or two names, one name definitely comes to mind, who is a identity or celebrity that from what I understand and from what I believe, and it's not just BS that's put out there, is that these people are in the movement for themselves. There's a number of people that have Facebook groups that sadly they're male, and that they had these groups because they wanted to get they wanted to score with the females, and and that's the thing, is that I really don't give a whoopty about that. It's just baffling, mind-numbing, and it is just so frustrating that these love and light people come along with this BS that, hey, we all have to get along. If we don't get along, we're doing the movement a disservice and all that sort of crap. Well, no, we're not. If we start watering down what the movement stands for, yes, we're doing the movement a disservice. Should we all be held accountable for our actions? Yes, we should. Does that mean we'll have to get along and play nice with each other? To a certain extent, but there will come a time when someone does something or says something that crosses a line or that is not acceptable to the larger movement. And if we can't stand up and say that this is what's wrong and no, that's not the right thing to say, then there is something seriously wrong with this movement. So anyway, that's my rant. I'm not a love and light person. I never have been, never will be. I tell it like it is. Am mindful of my language, because I understand that there's not not everyone uses bad language. I do use it in social settings. I'm not going to use it in this setting, and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, that's about it for this one. Stay tuned for another one that will come out who knows when. Anyway, in the meantime, don't fear the vegan police. We're here to help.